the number one player in a market makes many times what the number two player in a market makes. And if you are number two, three, or four in your market, you are actually making a small fraction of what the main player is making. And you really have the opportunity to leapfrog all of them by using some smart marketing strategies. And one of the things that I've discovered is that a lot of customers have shifted their thinking in the last several weeks and months, and that the strategies that were developed in October and the messaging that was developed just 6 months ago is really completely out of date today, because the world and customers are really in a very different mindset now than they were 6, 8, 9 months ago. And you can do that deep work of customer analysis and understanding what their urgent need is now. I've just done some analysis, and it's actually not so hard, looking at Reddit forums via AI deep research tools and asking them to go out and look at Reddit threads only for the last 4 weeks of particular Reddit threads that our customers are on, and then compare those to Reddit threads of last fall. And what we're finding is very big distinctions on what the customers are thinking, saying, how they're articulating their problems, and all this to tell you that you have this golden opportunity and the process to completely leapfrog the number one player. Because the number one player is in a safe place, and they're not going to completely throw away their funnel, and they're not going to completely replace their ads. They're not going to change their products. They're not going to change their back end because trends changed in the last several months. Although they might notice things are not working quite as well as they used to 6 months ago, they have spent the last several years becoming the number one player. They can't afford to risk that in order to make those important necessary changes to today's customers. You can, because you don't have as much to lose being the number 2, 3, 4, 5th player. And so you can redo your ads, redo your lead magnets, redo your video sales letters, and for the customer journey that customers want today. And you can leapfrog and become the number one player in really just a few months, where it might have looked impossible because they are so big. Well, what makes them big is exactly what makes them vulnerable to somebody like you who's willing to put in that work.